With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Russell. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Back to Russell. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Back to Henderson. Barnes feeling it out a bit. With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smith.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Back to George. Fires from deep. Here's Duren. Gets another look. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so it's Detroit with it. Following the bucket by the Raptors.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to Henderson. Ooh, nice D from George.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duren kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big Smith.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Russell with the ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Graham.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. Here he goes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's George to the paint. Here's Duran. And he goes in for the dunk.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. It's intercepted. Inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Shot's good by Henderson.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. That shot, no good. Russell with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's Barnes on the wing. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Now here's Russell. Down low. Here's George. Toronto grabs the miss.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's good from Henderson. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Henderson hits them both. The Pistons trailing. To the wing, right side. Here's Duran. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Porter. Pure from three-point range.
Although Porter's a good bet to make that shot, it's a play you can run for him time and time again.
Here's Dick. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
The three from Valanciunas. The rebound by Stewart. And here's Detroit, trailing by 4. Now Poole. Nance pulls down the board. Schroeder with it. Beasley covers. Pass to Dick. The three. Detroit with a rebound. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And here's Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
Here's Dick. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Dick's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Pass to Drummond. And Drummond Drummond with the jam.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Beasley. Now Nance. From the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The Raptors with a lead. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to Valanciunas. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Detroit with it. Poole outside. To the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The three drills it from deep. Hicks got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Stewart. Poole outside. Back to Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got 6 points. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Detroit calls timeout. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bamba. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
A 1:22 left to play in the first half. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Henderson. The 3 ball. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
55 seconds left in the first half of this game. George for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson for 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Graham. Puts up a deep 3. Duran with the rebound. And Russell, here we go. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Smitty is the ball handler. D'Angelo Russell is a pretty complete player offensively.
Yes, he is, B.A. He's very smart with the ball, and he knows how to create shots for others and himself.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
B.A., OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Pass to Henderson. There's a screen. There's the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Marketed from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Bamba. Fires the 3. Duran with the rebound.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Henderson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pulls up on the wing. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Anunoby on the wing. From deep, he drops it from range. Anunoby's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Here's George. And that one's good. George has got his third basket on the night right there.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Valanciunas. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
The 3 from Valanciunas. Detroit with a rebound. Pass to Drummond. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Drummond's got 8 points.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
Valanciunas sets a screen to the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Poole. Still no points. Down low. Here's Drummond. Back to Poole. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Raptors ball. Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
The 3 from Valanciunas. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. He's got 5.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Poole from long range. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Puts it up. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen. Some room here for Schroeder. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Raptors lead by 17. Inside, Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Fires the three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The first one falls. The Raptors making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Schroeder. Off the mark from 16 feet.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Raptors.
35.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 16-point game. Stolen by Schroeder. On the wing, Burks. The three from Valanciunas. Duran with a rebound. So it's Detroit now. Up top, George. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Nance. They double team George. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. Here's Russell. Back to George. Duran the screen. To the paint. With 1 on the clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Playing selfless basketball, Paul George gives it up when the pick and roll doesn't get him a shot.
Spins. Pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Markkanen. Stolen by Valanciunas. Banked it in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Pass to Valanciunas. The three is up. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
Duran the screen. Some room here for George. And again, it's Detroit.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Valanciunas with it. Pass to Dick. Back to Valanciunas. Launches it. Rebound Detroit. Here's George. He takes it in. And George with the jam.
An elite player in this league. Paul George is going off tonight. Something we've seen PG do a lot.
And here's Valanciunas. Lets the three fly. Back to Schroeder. Stolen by Russell. George with it. And George with the jam.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
George's shot is good.
Aggressive move by Paul George in the paint. He wanted that one bad.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Dick. They grab their own miss. And it's good for two. Valanciunas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Brad, you had an incredible career. Two-time college champ, seven-time All-Star. Tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jonas Valanciunas.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George, right side. That doesn't go either for George. Now here's Henderson. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A clean win and one.